Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel, or hello if you are new. Today I thought I would take you around my house with me as I'm doing some cozy winter homemaking. A lot of this is just some of the daily tasks that I do, but I also wanted to incorporate how I create an inspiring home during these colder months. So the first thing that I like to do is clean my kitchen, and I typically run my dishwasher every single day, if not at least twice a day. I do a lot of cooking and baking, so we do go through a lot of dishes here at home, but a clean kitchen always just kind of gives me a clean mind, and I like starting there first because it is an area that we do spend a lot of time in. I also love to bake this time of year. I find myself wanting to try new cookie recipes or any type of like fun and warm dessert, or even like a dinner. I feel like now is just such a good time that you can just be in the kitchen and take that time to really experiment with different kinds of recipes and things that you can incorporate throughout your dinner schedule. So that is also something that I like to do throughout these colder winter months. I also wanted to include a Q&A little section during today's video. I asked you guys on Instagram if you had any questions for me, and a few of you did, so I thought that I would go over those with you guys today. So the first question that I got was, how and why did we start our garbage disposal business? So for those that don't know, my fiance and I started a waste disposal business almost 2 years ago now, and we pretty much started it and have never looked back. We started it because Nathan is truly a garbage man at heart, and he's always wanted to own his own type of business. And so when we found that the need for local trash service was very high in our area, we just kind of decided to jump on the wagon and try it out. And I will say it is so scary starting a business because you literally put everything on the line. But it really is so rewarding in the end. And honestly, it really has given us a lot of freedom in many ways. It also has kind of taught us how to make family time because we never really do get away from work. So it's been a priority on our list just to cut off work when work needs to get cut off. But in the end, it has been so wonderful for our family, and I'm really grateful that we started the business. Someone asks how to decorate for this time of year, and I would just say adding in lots of like faux trees or even like faux plants, just adding in like those greenery items really brings back some life back into your home. I also love adding in like pillows with different patterns and colors and textures to them. I have a pretty decent baseline of like neutral decor, so it works out great just adding in like pops of browns or blues, even like refreshing a room with like a rug with some sort of like neutral color palette to it really will transform a room. And also just decorating with like some warmer pieces like cutting boards, any sort of like functional decor I feel like is very pretty to display. I showed that in my kitchen decorate with me. You can see that I have my cutting boards hung up. I have some like hand towels that I have hung up displayed, my washing brush that I use. So even just things as simple as that is really great. Someone asks how often we do laundry and if we have more on the a lot of laundry side or less amount of laundry. And I would definitely say we have more on the a lot of laundry side. I probably run my washer at least once a day, if not 2 to 3 times a day, just kind of depending on what we're doing and what we're up to. So I have just found for me, it just works to run it every single day. And it is hard to keep up with putting the laundry away. That is definitely something that I do struggle with. But I find that if I just keep piling it up, I will just push it off even longer. So smaller piles seem more appealing to me, and I feel like it will just take less time and energy to put those things away. So I do try to at least take care of my laundry piles at least once a day, if not twice. Someone asks, what are my go-to dinner recipes? And with me being pregnant in my 3rd trimester, I just like to keep things really simple. So I typically will lean on my crock pot a lot, and I like to make like chicken sandwiches, or I'll even make spaghetti. Barbecues are great. Any sort of like soups are really good too. Just anything that's super hands off that I don't have to put a lot of time and effort into is great. But I will say that I do like to make some sort of like chicken parmesan on nights that I feel like I can cook a little bit more. The kids enjoy Salisbury steaks with like mashed potatoes and rolls. So sometimes I will incorporate a little bit more of a meal that I need to put a little bit more time into, and I do enjoy that. Someone asks how many acres are on your new property, and we ended up buying 40 acres of land. So 20 of it is wooded, and then the other 20 of it we live on. We have our cows on and our chickens on. So yeah, we haven't really been able to drive the whole part of our property yet to figure out where we want to build our future house. But this spring we plan on taking out like the 4-wheeler and just going out and checking everything out. And we really want to fully embrace every season just to see a spot that we would love to build. So we're super excited about that, and it's just so nice and spacious out here. It's so quiet, and I love just being with our animals. So it's been a really fun adventure so far. Someone asks, where do you streamline your home decor? And I would just say pick a color palette that you love and stick to that specific color palette. So I have lots of like creams and beiges and warmer tones throughout my home that I stick to. So I will buy all of my necessities like my kitchen utensils, pottery vases, canisters, things like that in those warm kind of neutral tones. And I just find that that works great for me. I've been doing that the last couple years now and just slowly been adding to my decor throughout my home. And I just love doing that. So that is definitely something that I would recommend as well, is just sticking to a color palette that you like and just only buying things in that color palette. Someone asks when our next baby is due, what her name will be, and where we get a lot of her clothes. So her name will be Braylee Rose, and she is due on March 14th. I'm so excited. Literally, I'm like in nesting mode right now, trying to prepare everything, get everything ready, washing all of her clothes. So if you guys want to see a dedicated video to that, I would love to record that for you guys. But I do get a lot of her clothes from places like TJ Maxx, Target, Walmart has a really great brand. I like their Modern Moments brand. Also Amazon has been great. I've been finding lots of really cute, inexpensive items for her on there as well. So we are just so excited to welcome her and see her and meet her. And I can't wait for Boston and Bowdoin to get to meet her as well. Someone asks if I have a cleaning schedule, and I really don't. I'll vacuum if I notice the floors need vacuuming, or I'll sweep if I notice the floors are super dirty. I pretty much just do all of my cleaning on an as-needed basis, but for the most part, I will do like my dishes and laundry every single day, and those are the two things that I will do on a daily basis. Otherwise, anything else, if I notice windows are dirty or something like that, then I will go ahead and clean them. But we run a pretty loose cleaning schedule over here and just do it on an as-needed basis. But that is all the time that I have for questions in today's video. I can definitely do more if you guys are interested in that. So let me know down in the comments below if you'd like for me to do another Q&A series. I would love to record that for you guys. But I hope that you are all having a wonderful start to February, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, friends.